damage as well. But the rockets do have a short cooldown. They're instant. They're auto-targeting. You know, enemies can't really avoid it. Whereas, of course, they can try to avoid your grenades. So there's going to be some argument back and forth about it. Personally, I'm a fan of the grenades. Part of it is because one thing Heimer does, I mean, clearly he's very good at pushing a lane with his AoE and his turrets, but he's also good at taking down enemy towers because his grenades can damage towers. So if you level up your grenades, you're going to be really good at taking down towers as quickly as possible. So that's what I'm going to be doing. My first priority is going to be my little rockets, or no, my little turrets. My second priority is going to be grenades, and I may not bother with the micro rockets at all until I have no option but to spend points on them. Here, Poppy uses her ultimate. She targets Scion, which means only Scion can do damage to her. And I don't really read the ultimate very well. I thought she targeted Scion and prevented him to do damage to me. Like, it was all very fast, and in the moment I wasn't thinking, so I wasted some mana hitting her, but I was still able to avoid it. Wow. Yeah, those rockets do tons of damage. Scion got the kill, which is too bad. I thought my micro rockets might have done it. We almost get Poppy here, and Scion tower dives after her. But I don't think he's going to be able to get her. Again, you know, arguably if he had more points in that stun, but he decided not really to invest heavily in it. I don't know. You know, see me push this tower here. Oh, not quite. So we fast forwarded a little bit. It's me against Poppy. She keeps going into the bushes to kill the turrets, which is definitely a good idea. But, you know, they're so easy to replace these days. Ooh, ow, I'm getting stomped. I gotta flash away. They're so easy to replace these days, and now I think I'm screwed. I've got no more flash. I do try to stun him, but, you know, maybe if I'd stayed in place and just stunned on me, but, yeah, nothing I can do about it there. That Rammus definitely caught me off guard. Let's talk items. What am I working on? Well, the first item I got is, well, I got my Sapphire Crystal for mana, but the reason is I'm building towards a Tear of the Goddess, which I've already gotten, and I want to upgrade that to a, I should have talked about this gank. What am I doing? I don't think anything happens there. The Tear of the Goddess, and the reason is, and I'll explain what I just did here in a second, as Heimer, really you need a lot of mana, and you need a lot of mana regen, because you want to be able to replace your turrets. Obviously, ability power is very important, clearly, but Heimer really pays to have a good amount of mana available to him. So, by going to the Tear of the Goddess, it gives me mana and mana regen, and then every time you cast a spell, it increases your max mana. And the same is true when you upgrade it to an Archangel staff. And so what I was doing in my base is I was casting extra spells to boost my max mana while in my base so that it would just regenerate me. So it's always a good idea to try to squeeze out a little bit extra performance out of your character. So at this point we started to really push very well. Our Tristana had pushed the middle tower at some point. We've just taken out the outermost top and bottom tower virtually simultaneously. I now have my full 5 ranks in my little turrets, so they are starting off as the red AoE towers. Very, very strong. And we're just going to keep pushing here. I see Ezreal, I think, for the first time. So they've changed their laning positions a little bit. Missed with my grenade there, that's unfortunate. So we're pushing the hell out of this tower, but oh, Rammus is doing pretty good. He's coming around to try to initiate his taunts and his swings. I threw down a stun grenade to try to get us away. I blow my ultimate. Now, what the ultimate does at that point is it heals all of my turrets, plus for the next 10 seconds, they're frost turrets, and they slow people down. So I'm trying to do everything I can to give us the edge to get away, but I am not going to survive this. And what about Tristana? Did she make it out? Let's look. Nope, there she goes. Well, that was unfortunate. So I'm still working towards my Archangel staff. Now I've got a, what do they call those things? The big ability power scepter. It costs like 860. I don't remember. Anyway, I've got one of those. It's another component to the Archangel staff. So now I've actually got some ability power behind me, so my things are doing a little bit more damage, which is good because, while, you know, everything works in the curve, right? Early on, it's all about your base damage. But then as people get more and more hit points and defenses, it starts to become more about ability power. So I've got a little bit of it now, so my grenades, my towers, everything is going to be hitting for a lot more. And wow, we just take apart those minion waves. One thing I gotta say, Heimer these days, he can make money. He can make a lot of money very, very quickly. I got to give kudos to our Annie there, whose name is Armor. Just did a nice little kill on Ash. And look how quickly we rip apart this tower. Of course, in big part, it's Tristana who's doing a lot of damage, but my little turrets do a lot of damage. So we got Sion here, we got Tristana, we've got me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to push ahead and try to build a little fort right on their doorstep. We are going to push this tower. And again, you know, I'm using those grenades. Even if we can't really get in there and push the tower directly too much, my grenades have long range. I can use them to really pick away at this. You know, if I can catch some minions, if I can catch some heroes with my grenades, awesome. But all I have to do is keep hitting the tower regularly, and eventually it'll go down. I pop my ultimate again there to try to get some slows because we are in trouble. Our Tristan, I think, is going to be able to get away. I believe I'm going to be able to escape here. Yeah, they can't catch me. I've still got my flash as well. Our Nivea comes in, so I decide, okay, I'm going to loop around. Now I've got no mana. Here I'm going to try to catch Shen with a grenade, but the battle shifts a little too quickly, which is too bad. We get Ezreal. I love that name, Potato Chips. That's our Mordekaiser, Potato Chips. He was very good in this game. I believe he really carried things in terms of kills. Ooh, yep. See, there's Potato Chip getting another kill. So one thing, even though the new and improved Heimerdinger is definitely a lot better, he's still not a carry. He's still not going to end up with a lot of kills, generally speaking. But I think that, you know, even though my record here, like so far I've gone 1-2-1, nothing to write home about like that. But I feel like the fight dynamics have definitely revolved around my presence, around my turrets, around my ability to harass. Heimer's still a support character, but he really enables, I think, other heroes to do a lot better. I mean, we get so much map control with those little turrets. They can't push in on us as much. We've got the initiative for harassing here. Obviously, I had a good team. Well, again, arguably, maybe our Sion's not too much. And I think at this point, we got a rage quit. And it's clear, we own the whole map at this point. There's really nothing they can do. It's inevitable that they're going to fall. The game does go on for a little bit longer while we mop things up, but effectively it's done at this point. So I'm going to wrap up the commentary. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.